Here I am with the Farmall Super A. As you can see, I've cleaned up that bell housing, cleaned up the rock shaft arms and the lift and the fuel tank and painted them. Haven't done anything with the rear end. I don't need to. The rear end's solid shape, transmission's in real good shape. I'll wait till this winter time before I start breaking that down, cleaning up and painting it. And when I do that, everything will just get a new fresh coat of paint so it all looks nice and even. See the transmission. The transmission bell housing here had so much grease and grime and junk and old soybeans. That took a lot. This is one of the hardest things I had to do was clean out the inside of that bell housing. Got the throwout bearing off and the throwout bearing housing. That's at the machine shop. For the throwout bearing to come off the housing, you need a press. That's not something I can do here in this garage. So when that's done, I'll be able to have a new throwout bearing and a new clutch for when finally get the motor done and ready to go. Now I just got back from the salvage yard where I was able to find another crank and another camshaft. Here's my old crank and here's my old camshaft, and you might notice that the camshaft timing gear is off of my original camshaft, but not on the one that I got out the salvage yard. That's the way it should have been right here when my motor was broken down. The camshaft should have looked just like that with that timing gear pressed firmly on there. And it's just another thing where a machine has to do it. It can't be done by hand. And this is what it was like. So I was really amazed that the motor was running as good as it was running when it was broken down, because this was unbelievable. This shouldn't have been like that. There was so much forward play and so much forward pressure on the motor that it opened up this keyhole right here and right here, and it also it created an uneven wear pattern right here on this lip. But there was so much forward pressure going on there. I'm surprised the motor didn't backfire, but that thing still ran. It ran for 60 years. Unfortunately, there was a crack in the block. This crank is no good, and this cam is no good, but the cylinder head is good and the rods are good. So with the new block that I got out of the old Farmall 130, which I don't know whatever happened to that tractor, but I got its block, I'm going to put that crank in, that camshaft in. I'll get the fellows at the machine shop to take this timing gear off, because I'm going to use a brand new set of timing gears, because I want it to be nice and smooth. I don't want a lot of vibration, and I don't want to hear a bunch of gear noise out of the engine. So that's where I am so far. Still working on it. Going to get that motor done at some point, hopefully before the summer's out. I'll keep you updated.